All right, we are live. It's pretty sunny out there. It's very sunny out there. It almost feels like it's a different city altogether. It almost feels like they've just, teleported themselves to another locale or locale. Why do people say that? Oh, on the pads, and Virat Kohli flicks it away past mid wicket with decent timing, and that'll be three to kick the day off. From the runs perspective, look, it's an absolute banger of a day. The sun is beaming, and if you want to be doing something first up today, you want to be batting, honestly, because oh boy, sorry about that. Yeah, you want to be batting. You want to be making most of the fresh, sunny conditions because it's the weather is as untrustworthy as an overnight cooperative bank. Never put your money in cooperative societies. The word society is not even meant for apartment buildings. So, unless it says bank, please don't deposit your money. Please. I'm not going to be one of those traditional idiots and say, oh, but you can give it to me. Why do people do that? Why do they have to always go for the lowest hanging fruit? Look, I like hanging fruits. Trust me. Oh, shit, man. Just don't go for the low ones. More visual. Shit, dude. There is a bit of a production issue over here. As you can see, the production standard is pretty high. Pretty high. We have launched official. So this is going to be a final live stream in a long time. Went from a cricketing standpoint. Flicked again by Pujara, straight to square leg. Saudi, in a pre-match interview, said that the first hour is going to be the make or break hour. I mean, he didn't say it. This is not verbatim, but something to that effect. And it'll be. It's sunny, man. It's sunny. You can play. You can, have fun with your shadow. That's how fucking sunny it is over here. Yeah, and it has nothing to do with that shot, man. Again, full on off. No timing in that working onside shot by Pujara, but it'll be one. And the first over comes to a conclusion. The scenarios are as such, right? New Zealand can bowl them out for a lead of under 100. Completely plausible because you're always in with a chance in this wicket because there's something that's happening off the surface. So if you get your lens right and put them on a cluster, then you can go bang, bang, bang. Having said that, that's one possibility. Getting them folded out for a lead of about 100, 120. Then it's like, yeah, then it's an 80% New Zealand win. The other one is India somehow managing a 150, 170 lead halfway through lunch with 50 overs to go and declaring sportingly because they owe it to cricket fans. For 2 years we've been waiting for this moment, so they have an unsaid responsibility to make Test cricket, especially this match, a result-oriented affair, and it's all on them. No pressure, but it's all on them. And then obviously you have. So I don't think these two teams are keen on a team third session where the final hour is just like bodies swaying, hands in the pockets, smiling, laughing. I don't think that's befitting for the occasion. That's me. I don't know about y'all, but that's me. We have one solitary viewer. Solitary. Paul Jameson into the tech. Pujara just works that just past mid on, but mid on, very tight defense from Pujara there, always with that half stride, and he he always sets himself up with a half stride and then negotiates from there on. Whether it comes in or goes away, he kind of plays it in front of his pad. It's a good way of playing. I think he focuses on that a bit too much and forgets about scoring at times. But having said that, I think he's 13 of 60. All right, so he is being Pujara. I may have spoken a bit too fast. Again, really well bowled Jameson in that good length area. Slightly straightens and Pujara right behind it. There are some Indian Jack Sparrows in the crowd. As it is a disconcerting figure, but when it's Indians as playing Jack Sparrow, you can rest assured that you need to have the emergency number on your speed dial. Kyle Jamieson just short of length tucks him up and he just nudges it to the charging mid-wicket fielder in Neil Fagner. And as we get to see Carl Jamieson, this is very exciting. Honestly, the script couldn't have been more perfect. Obviously, if there was just one more session, that's all it needed. This test match just needed one more session of play and it would have been even juicier. But sometimes too juicy also can be a problem, right? Especially if you're not like prepared enough with a napkin or a bib. So I feel like, honestly, this is the right amount of juicy. Pujara again works that down the ground. Can't find enough timing in it. As you know, Pujara has a very low grip. So a lot of the times the bat kind of turns in his hand because he's just not got the leverage and the power with the top hand. He's just holds so low on the bat. The timing needs to be like inch perfect, centimeter perfect for him to leave that one way outside off stump. The sun is on. The sun is on. The solar is having fun. So there's that. Yo, where's all the janta? Oh, the janta is here. 1 second.
Stop.
What up, man? Are you excited or are you excited, man?
I think I'm more of the second one. The second excited.
Got it. I if you had said any other answer, I would be a bit surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Silhouette Sundays, bro.
Always is.
The light is back. Okay. Is it Sunday or Monday? What is it? Oh, it's Wednesday.
Man, you are so fucking out of this life, bro. Holy shit. Like you're like midweek. You're right on either side. Like if you were kind of like around the weekend or like you had like some idea.
Yeah. I was not near on I was so wrong because it was right down the middle. How good is the sun, man? The sun is exciting me.
Man, I just wish it had happened one day earlier.
Don't you think only one? Don't you think only one session was needed extra?
Yeah, man. One session, actually, ideally, like half a day would have been so perfect. But yeah, one session I would have done.
Very nice shape there.
Unbelievable shape it was. Hang on, you mean to keep your commentary on?
Again, very nice shape, but a bit too wide for Kohli to lust Kohli into a drive. So Irfan is of the opinion that that Jaddu and Pant will be the game changers. He's declared it. He's made an official proclamation.
That sounds kind of like Captain Obvious, but yeah, I see what he's saying. Makes sense. I was saying Pant yesterday, but Jaddu has always been the man. Always.
Yeah.
Always fucking comes up with the goods.
What do you make of the criticism, the simmering criticism? It's not up to boil, so to speak, as Kohli just guides that on the front foot with a squarish blade, picks up 2. What do you think of the simmering criticism of Kohli never really putting in a big performance in a big match scenario, like a big ICC match scenario. Obviously, this is the first white ball ICC scenario,
People
red
are
ball
like,
ICC scenario, but
people are so super selective about what they expect of people, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, you expect that right on the final of an ICC tournament or like a
no,
the.
but do you think that's valid?
First of all, I think that there are clearly like evidence based uh, performance wise. Clearly, he hasn't like pulled off a match winning performance in an ICC tournament. I don't think I can't remember one also. Like maybe back in the day.
No, not even one. More, I think there were a couple of semi-finals where he performed. Never in a final, really. Even the last ODI World Cup, I don't think
Yeah,
he
that was
his
pretty bad.
semi-final was. Yeah, I don't think he did much in the semi-final. Yeah, but
And
does that change the way you look at Kohli in any way?
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't for me at all. It doesn't matter at all because I feel like this is such a specific demand of somebody. Like exactly when he's like when you think and first it's not even like he hasn't scored in big games. It's like big ICC games. Now what the fuck are you like? How much are you going to like water this down? You're going to say big ICC games that are like played in the UK or big, and then you're like gonna have problems with that. Or you're gonna have problems with like big ICC games played in New Zealand. Like it's gonna get so specific your criticism. Just shut the fuck up and enjoy what he's giving you.
All right, you've heard it from Jabba the Hutt. We know what he thinks about it. I think he owes. I think that he definitely owes his reputation, not anyone else. I think he just owes his reputation and his personality a powerful do or die scenario performance. Not because he owes it to people. I just think he owes it to the lofty levels that the image that is Virat Kohli. That will just crystallize it a little bit more for me. Obviously, it doesn't change the way I look at Virat Kohli.
Looking at his numbers, he averages fucking 46 in all cricket World Cups of all time, and he averages 55 in the 2019 World Cup. I mean, he averaged.
Welcome Murari Narayan to the stream. 2 more sessions would have been perfect. More to play with, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like even one more session would have been ideal. What, Jabba, could you please refresh our Virat ICC scores?
Yeah, he is basically in all cricket World Cups he averages 46, and in
Not
the
bad.
last World Cup he averaged 55 with a high score of 82.
Harsha Bogle says, easier to say in hindsight that India should have played the fourth seamer. Well, who said that in the first place for it to be a hindsight thing anyway?
Nasser has been saying it all day. All game.
Putin, huh? I think they went with the most dude, they bowled better than New Zealand because they had like half of the conditions that New Zealand had. Honestly, like it was almost a complete bowling performance.
Not really. I mean, we had a pretty good morning, right? We've also kind of fucked up. Like the whole their opening partnership kind of blunted the best bowling spell for us. We could have picked up more wickets.
That is cricket, dude. That's fine. Okay,
but
yeah, but
we didn't have like bad conditions, did we?
No, I'm saying half as good as New Zealand's conditions. We had really good conditions to bowl, but New Zealand had like insane conditions to bowl on day two rather.
Yeah, on day two. Cool, day two, but I'm saying compared to, let's say, you're comparing our first inning bowling to their first innings bowling. Yeah, I'm just saying
and Ashwin got a prime breakthrough on that. He set the ball rolling with that Tom Latham wicket.
Yeah, sure.
So, that counts for something. It's not always about
the
volume of stat. It's also about impact.
What he's thinking about is Jaddu mainly. Nobody's saying drop Ashwin.
Jaddu is the purest number 7 bat. He's better. I would pick him over Vihari day in and day out.
Exactly. But Nasser is considering Vihari and Sunny was saying Bhuvi, which I agree with Sunny on many levels. That Bhuvi should have played this way. But it's hard to pick something.
Forget about Bhuvi, man. Okay, you fucked up majorly over there as Kyle James's bowls an absolute peach, angling in slightly and straightening. Virat Kohli feels for it. And as I just want to reiterate, this pitch will always do something, even if it's sun, snow, rain, fucking blizzard, volcano, tornado. It'll always be doing something.
Yep. But the skies once they another quality. I think you should hit the live button on your Hotstar.
I just refreshed it. Yeah.
But
It's amazing to see. It's amazing to see the numbers. Okay, I think I saw 20 lakh being tuned in yesterday. But for a random IPL game, I can see like 44 lakh tuned in. Random ass. I'm talking about a midsummer IPL game.
yeah, anything, and it'll be like one fucking Pune Warriors versus Kochi Tuskers. Two teams are not even in the IPL anymore. They'll just call them to play one game, and there'll be fucking millions of people watching it for no fucking reason. The most ridiculous thing ever, man. You know what I was trying to say though? Yeah, inconsequential Kings 11 Punjab, who would have failed for the last 8 games, versus a Delhi Capitals, who also has.
No, we're talking about Delhi Daredevils. If Delhi Capitals become Delhi Daredevils with an inconsequential game with nothing on the line, a dead rubber game, there'd still be like about 25 lakh people.
Yeah, easy.
But I think most of them are just Marwadis looking to make a buck.
For what? Or like bettings, bro?
Yeah. Side bets, yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
It's also like it's just on TV. Like it's just on. It's there. It's just like at every hardware store and at every barber shop. It's just on for all.
Hardware store. I know what hardware stores you've been visiting, man.
What the fuck? Every hardware store has a TV over there, and only because there's no business anyway. He's always just watching TV.
I feel like stores that have TVs are usually like spare parts, man. Oh yeah, that's a hardware store. No, essentially.
Yeah, you fuck.
No. Hardware store and oh yeah, actually. Yeah. All right, man. I guess. And this thing. You know those chai shops where you can sit down and have chai as well?
Mm-hmm.
And a bun. There you can see a small TV also. What are the other shops? Barber shops? No, that culture is gone.
It's there, but it's there. I mean,
barbers have moved away from television sets.
They'll have it on.
It was a union call. As we see Pujara's numbers against Poison Spin. Again, nothing to really read into these numbers. I don't know what you can get from them. Nothing really. So they have a short cover in place. A silly cover almost in Mel Gibson. I wouldn't really place Mel Gibson over there.
They've been trying this from yesterday. I wonder what they're. I think they're going. They're just trying to fuck with his head. Is basically what they're trying to do.
Yeah, it's just it's like the girl in the miniskirt, right? Just for a distraction.
Nice. Sexism. Nice little sexism.
Dude, there's a whole internet meme. So it's really not it has nothing to do with sexism. I'm the most anti-sexist personality that you can ever find. Try finding a more anti-sexist person and
debatable, but yeah.
What, dude? Say it out loud, man. What are you saying?
I said it's debatable. Hang on, I'm just.
You get a bit more comfortable.
To do this. I need to refresh my stream one second.
Okay, there's a field change going on now. I think there's a close-in fielder. Tom Latham is coming as a short leg now. And now there's a short cover as well. There's a silly cover almost. I think that's not Tom Latham, that's Henry Nichols. He's placing the box.
Yeah, Henry Nichols it's supposed to Henry Nichols.
Protecting the family jewels. And what could that? I think he's looking for that one of those flicks which will inside it into the pad, onto the pad, and then just lob up.
One of those flicks which will onto the pad and then just lob up. Or he's going to introduce him to some of the short stuff.
No, but look at the position of that short leg, man. That's not even a short leg. That's a super silly mid-on.
Look at the position. It's not even a short leg. Maybe. Yeah. That's just. Oh, hang on. I just need to fucking refresh the screen. Hang on. I'll just get back. I can't see shit.
Well played there by Puji. Stride out, moving into the ball and defending it to that silly cover position where Mel Gibson is stationed. He's come here to convert the Jews, but guess what? These guys are just good old Indians, good old Hindus, and maybe a Muslim. So Mel Gibson needs to find another gig. The number of people Mel Gibson has tried to convert, ridiculous. Almost as much as a Venezuelan pastor. As we see the mash situation, India 39 runs ahead. Look, man, I'd say if you can get another 120 from here, and if you lose from there, fair game. Fair game. Because 159 is a very sporting total to declare on. Oh, that's out. That's literally out. Jesus, that's too high. Beautiful bowling by Jameson in the channel and nipping back in sharply. Kohli playing for the one that just seems away, but it seems back into his thigh pad, into his front thigh pad. I don't think he wears a front thigh pad, just front thigh. So it's going above the wickets. Oh, it's a back leg. Oh, he was hit on the back leg, man. Oh, he does wear a front thigh pad. Okay. Hit on the back leg and look pretty straight for me over here, but then clearly bouncing away, bouncing over the stump. Hall Jameson into second ball. Oh, wow. That was a little pitched up. Kohli drives it with some amount of circumspectness to mid off. Takes 40% of the outer half of the bat. That's why I couldn't get the desired timing on it. And there is still some shape on offer. It's just that it just looks prettier to bat. But honestly, there's shape and there's movement off the deck. It's still not easy to bat on. It's still not easy to bat on. Amazing. Anujana, your video is stuck and your audio is also breaking. Oh shit. Anujana. Nice one, man. Virat needs 100 just generally to get things going. Not saying this match. Very fair point, Murari. I think that's a very balanced opinion. Also, another topic I want to open up. I don't think. I think hundreds. I know this is going to cause a lot of, like, hey, what the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you saying? I think hundreds are overrated. I think sport is not about statistics at all. Sport is about impact. Sport is about impact. Even if you make like his 44 in the first innings was priceless. Like you can't put it was as good as 120 on a dry Rajkot surface. So yeah, it's been a long time coming up. It's been this thing, but Virat has put in impactful performances. As long as he's doing that, like there's really no complaint. It doesn't matter, man. VVS Lakshman has about 16 test hundreds. Like for me, doesn't matter. No, like it's all about impact. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. As I said, it's oh my god. Kohli's gone. Flirts with the one, but it's outside off on the back foot. I think it got a big on him with the bounce. Couldn't control it and edges it to BJ Watling. What a strike. First up, man. Dude, who saw this coming, man? What the hell? Digs that one in. Slight away movement after pitching. And Kohli just feeling for it. He's been tied down for a while. And Jameson gets him for the second time this game. And I think the third time in as many matches. No, the third time in two games. When they toured in 2020, January, he got him out once. Oh man, this is I don't want to say disastrous, as Kohli just gives Ajinkya a pat on the back and says "Ja khel." But again, I don't know whether he should have been playing at that. And if you wanted to go at the delivery should have gone much harder. It was almost like a nothing flirt. It was like how your drunk uh, assistant coach in a cricket academy would give you a slip catch, just what the hell? Like he should have gone for it, gone for it like all guns blazing. Then it would have taken the edge and at least flown above the slip cordon. This was just like I've not really made contact, so let me make some contact with the delivery as Jinkia makes his way out. As I was just saying, don't be under the illusion that this is a this is a batting day, because there's movement of the deck, there's bounce, there's shape in the air. Sunil Gavaskar said it's a batting paradise. No, Sunil. No. It's just slightly better batting conditions, marginally. Just because there's some sun and the bowlers feel a little, can get a little tired and can get a little bit despondent seeing the sun. That's it. But conditions wise, it's top. Conditions wise, it's absolutely top. Dude, what the hell, Jabba?
The fuck, man. So depressing, man.
Jabba, what business did he have playing it like?
Why is that, bro? What is that brain fade, bro? That also first 15 minutes of the day, man. You're better than this, dude. I don't want to sound like a fucking like every Indian fan out there, but this is
Yeah, I know what you mean.
literally
Yeah,
like
man.
like all he. This is what he's about, right? He's about. So he's supposed to be about fucking. Oh my god. Fuck, sorry, I was just a little
I don't
nervous
know
that
what Ravi Shastri is drinking, but I am going to basically just take a screenshot of that because that's amazing. Yeah, hold on.
you need to see because I go off camera. I've put an avatar. Look at my avatar.
I'm
Fuck
seeing
yeah,
your avatar. One
bitches.
second, I just need to get a snip of Ravi Shastri drinking this bottle because it'll
You
come.
you paused it to screenshot. Mad,
Yeah,
mad fucker. But anyway, coming back to that fucking dismissal, bro.
making
That
content is
also
hard.
Kylie's second over of the day, bro. Kylie is a beast. Just let him go for a bit. Just feel it up. Man, easier said than done, I guess. He's trying to be positive and all, but he's totally fucked us now. This is the last thing we needed.
He just like got suckered into that line. It was not. It was a line to leave, but he was like. But there was
This is a
some movement
classic.
away
This
after
is
the
a classic
chase.
Virat when he's out of form dismissal, but he isn't even out of form. Man, that was a nothing shot.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah, he's not even really that out of form for him to be doing this. This looks like a very out of form
Yeah.
dismissal. Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
you're right.
that? It's nothing. It's no runs. It's you remember in that phase when he was really out of form and he used to try to play everything third man and nick it. Not even third man, just that prod out to like point.
Yeah, man.
What else?
2014
A
Indian.
couple of questions for you, casual. What should India's approach be now? Is Pranav's question.
Pranav, I just think that they should always be in the zone of trying to press for a win, no matter what. Like you would rather, because when you tend to protect yourself, you eventually damage yourself.
Yeah,
I
sure,
know
but
that
then
sounds
think
borderline
about it.
philosophical, but it's really a realistic manifestation of what can happen.
Sure.
It's still 3 wickets down. I say still play the next 20 minutes out, get Jameson tired, and then start forcing the issue with when Bolt comes into the attack and Grandhome comes into. I think they should start charging Grandhome and trying to loft him over mid off and mid on, uh, instead of just paying him so much respect. I get it that he's Mel Gibson. I get it he's a superstar, but at times you got to disrespect a superstar. There are always those occasions, and today is one such occasion. What do you think, Pranav Lakshmanan? Be curious to know about your thought. And first of all, before that, Jabba the Hutt, what do you think India's approach should be?
See,
As
I have
Pujara
no
just flicks
concerns.
that off the hip
Beautifully,
to teach my leg.
but make you bold, make him bold to you, bro. Virat, where is all of this gyan, bro? Anyway, yeah, Darane wala move, bro. I need to show you the Darane wala move. Fuck yeah, bitches. Anyway,
Yeah, good point you've made over there with making bowlers bowl to you. I think Virat was an expert at that, especially in
yep.
the last tour of England, where he made Stuart Broad and Chris Wokes just bowl to him after leaving incessantly. But I think just the urgency of the day kind of
Mm-hmm.
forced him into that shot. You know what I mean? Like there's an atmosphere of pressing the game. There's a
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah, that's
tension.
what he gets caught up in his head about these things, man. Like I think he was like
That's true.
trying to like put this whole like be positive, try to score runs thing, and then the way like Southey and even Mel Gibson batted yesterday kind of must be playing on his head, my mind. Get
Yeah.
quick runs instead of like sitting there and like not getting any runs and eating up balls and like building pressure. But anyway, my fear now is that if let's say first of all, one big fear is of course like a collapse, which is very very possible on this pitch, considering that I'm not super confident about Pant against like on pitches that are like this good. He's pretty good against bounce. He's pretty good against like bounce and pace, but like movement and shit, not very confident. Same with Judge. Judge is also really good at like blunting pace and bounce, but then like this kind of movement, like Saudi is having like a great spell and all, is like really hard to like say. And then the other big problem is that for New Zealand, it's just runs. Runs can be got. For us, it's 10 wickets on this pitch. That's now it's going to be sunny. It's going to like get better the conditions, not like the best, but better.
But then the conditions are better, but then the pressure is as much. So India should take that into account because the onus is on New Zealand. So there's a lot of pressure. So India should tap into the pressure. Another thing I want to say is
What do you
that
mean,
to
onus? What
Pranav
did you say?
Lakshmanan's
Onus on New
question
Zealand?
is
To win.
the onus. There's a lot of pressure on New Zealand. Even if the batting conditions are better, there's an intangible called pressure that can undo the best. That can make a placid surface in Lahore also like come to life.
Yeah, and
So
then one wicket, and then Virat and Pant in your ear and on your face. It can get like really intense. But then
another thing, Pranav Lakshmana, I think they have to honestly keep a target in mind. I don't think they should. I think this is one of those days where you really need to keep a target in mind. Say if we get the lead to 150, we're good, and just try to chip away at that number. I think that just gives you a very tangible goal, and that will just materialize in the way you play. I hope they're not thinking, oh, let's just play out, and see how it goes and all. Not in some occasions, that's really the way to go, but not today. I think they have to keep 160 as a figure. 160 is not even a daunting figure. It's 120 runs away, which is very, very achievable amongst the next 7 batsmen. So I think they need to keep psyching themselves with these thoughts.
But there's also this whole the conversation of play out the first 10, 20 overs. Like this is always there, like always a thing in like to be safe.
150 in 1.5 sessions. I think today is an extended day. There's 98 overs. That's in the bank.
Yeah,
so
and
150 in 40 overs is plausible. Actually, it's kind of on the higher side. Look, I think the first 10 overs. When will the first 10 overs get over now? How many overs done for the day?
I think we're on like 4, 5. We should be on 5.
All right. So after 20, if they survive, if they have 5 wickets in hand after 15 overs, and there's a punt in play, then suddenly there's a surge in confidence that all right, we are nearing the safe harbor, so we can make a meal out of this. It's very mental.
He meant as a target for them.
150 with 1.5 sessions. Yeah, it's like
fuck Pujara.
150 with 1.5 sessions is such a juicy proposition for all the results.
Another nothing shot, like he just bowled one right outside the line. Didn't need to like play this fucking nothing, a prod, an absolute prod. After fucking slogging your ass for 80 minutes, 80 balls, you play this prod, man. Something just cold, like nothing with the movement, nothing with the feet, nothing with his hands, just a nothing fucking shot.
Suddenly, Kyle Jamieson is like, "Fuck these full lengths. I'm going short. I'm going to play on the psyche of Indian batsmen. The Indian batsmen, there's always a lurking tag over them saying that they are little suspect against bounce, and that's what he's doing. He's like,
but that was not bounce. That was not bounce at all. That's nothing. And both the problem with those 2 dismissals is both were like very average deliveries. Nothing like great compared to the bowling that we saw yesterday. Both of these are just testers. Like really, nothing should have happened off of them. But that's the way the game goes.
Oh my god, this has changed everything, man.
It's now coming down to with another. Let's say.
All right, I have an answer for you. If they try to muck around, they're going to get folded out. It might as well just go for the kill here. There's nothing to lose because India is on the mat here. They have to just start like making a concerted effort to put some runs on the board.
Which
There's
they
no
will do
other
with
way.
these guys.
There is
They're not
no
going to
other
muck
way
about.
they can make anything happen. Draws
They're,
out of the question for India.
they're not going to muck about, but the problem is a couple of wickets and it's GGWP. So
It's fine. GGWP is okay as long as you had the intent, right? The GGWP is fine. Get wrecked, it's fine, but don't get wrecked trying to prod and push and just, don't do that and get folded out.
sure, just
Get
like so.
folded out and go if you want to get and this is like classic Ravi Shastri mentality. He'll be like, अगर जाना है तो बड़ा से जाओ.
So much time, bro. Now when you think about it, after these 2 wickets have gone, now they have so much time for the rest of these 3 batsmen to play.
Yeah, Pujara played the anchor in Brisbane, and we don't have him right now.
But we have Jinx, who I don't know. I don't trust him with that role.
Jinx is the most untrustworthy, yet the most trustworthy batsman that we have.
The second part of it came only because we like him so much.
No, you know what I mean, right? Come on, man. Like, you have faith, but you also have zero faith. Like,
oh man, what is that shot?
What is this, man? Like, that's what Pujara does to himself. Like, he just gets so zoned, and I was alluding to this earlier in the stream. He just gets
What is
so
that? What is he trying to do?
this.
What was that? It's not a defense. It's not a thing to third man. It's nothing.
Love the running already. Keep running. Keep running. Running has such a psychological impact on the opposition. Just keep running. Just keep dropping and running for some time. Jesus, man, this is ridiculous. It's essentially 41 for 4. It's essentially 41 for 4. This is crazy, man. We need to get a 40-run partnership here. Otherwise, it's curtains. Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't get 39 runs between Pujara and Rahane and Pant, it's curtains. The 2-year wait just comes down to a classy Latham 35 not out, and it's over. It's over.
Easy. And I see it. And you know that anything below 100 and the batsmen come in with their tail up and ease it through. You can only build some sort of pressure when there's some sort of total.
Look at Kyle's face, man. What the fuck? It's annoying me. It's like he's got that face like, you know what, I can do a lot more damage. But I just choose not to.
This is like
when push comes to shove.
South African accent, man.
What?
What the fuck was that accent?
It's the South Auckland accent, man.
Nice.
Pushy.
Nobody on the stream knows where the fuck that is. So. Man, now thinking back to that Rohit 80 ball, fuck man. Sad.
That was a fucking absolute downer, man. But really well bowled. That wobble shit came out.
Yeah, that was actually a really good wicket, man. This Virat and Pujara's wickets were just so fucking sad.
Depressing, man. It was depressing.
And now fucking this Southie who's going to come and just bowl some bananas.
Yeah, let's go. Pant steers that one past gully. All hands. Just
no thoughts. No extra thoughts. Zero thoughts. Just
अरे गेंद इधर है, इधर ऐसे मारूंगा और 4 जाएगा.
Yep.
Yeah, cash in on those dirty lengths. Just a nice little TT like flick. That was essentially a forehand, a wristy forehand.
Yeah, just a paddle, someone called.
All right, man. All right. There's a sense of, I don't know, man. I can't articulate what I'm feeling right now. I don't know what I'm feeling.
You have the fan in you is feeling that the knot in the stomach when a collapse happens.
Yeah.
But there's also the excitement of it what the modern Indian test team has been capable of. So you can somewhere sniff a 40 cameo from Pant and a 40 from Jadeja.
Yeah, but I don't want to think about it because so far on this team, I've always jinxed batsmen out.
You just need to shut
ridiculous. My accuracy with jinxing has been has been ludicrous.
Yeah.
Not ludicrous. Ludicrous. That's
Luda.
Luda. I think New Zealand will bowl the widest lines just to curb the scoring and then suddenly bring that one back in to catch them off guard. I think that'll be their strategy. Especially dudes like Saudi and Jameson will do that till your mom
And
asks you
one of the
for.
weaknesses of this strategy of saying, "Oh, we're gonna fucking go for the win every time," is this that teams know that you're like itchy. You're not like the classic uh, test teams that like would build empires on draws when they're like down. They know that they're gonna frustrate you if you're like not gonna be allowed to win.
Saudi gets some shape wide of the crease from around the wicket. Pant's very diligent in defense. Sunny Gavaskar said it's a paradise. Today is an absolute batting paradise.
Sunny G. Sunny would have
I mean,
mucked about for 160 deliveries today.
Sunny has had the worst store of his life because every time he's gone for the pitch report, he's had Simon Dool next to him. So like the amount of craning of the neck he had to do this. And for a 71-year-old, it's not funny, dude.
So they fucking ripped on Sunny that day when Sunny was, as usual, doing his random rants. For no reason, he'll rant about something. There was the light meter, right, that they have. So he's like, why don't they keep the light meter on top of the bale, on top of the stumps? Like, what's the big deal? It's not like the batsman's eyeline is there. The batsman's eyeline is here. Nasser is like, Sunny, if it was you, it would be precise because that's where your eyeline is. Sunny died laughing, bro.
I missed it. There was some distortion, but it was getting interesting.
I said he put it on top of the bale, right? The umpire. So
wait. There's some distortion. Hold that thought.
Cool.
Talking like a news anchor. Hold that thought. We'll be right after the break. Hold that thought. Only thoughts could be held.
Yeah, bro. Like that hoe over there. THOT.
Rishabh Pant today. I saw that. You know how they're doing these interrogatory style interviews, no, with the players.
What's their name?
For the entire spiel around the game.
Yeah.
So Pant said that I don't think much. I just.
That's all he says now. It's become a record. Any interview, whatever they ask him, he says, I just play my game. I play my natural game, but also try to play what the team wants, but focus on my natural game. That's all
he says. Now he says, no. Now he's got that Rahul Dravid has trained all these guys to think about one thing.
Shot. High quality shot by Ajinkya Rahane. Just gets right behind it. Unlike what our champ Virat Kohli, who I love a lot, but just not feeling it today for him.
Why do you have to caveat it, man? You don't have to caveat it. Don't be a weak commentator. Don't have to caveat it. You don't have to say, I love a lot. No, it's fine. Be like Sanjay Manjrekar. Be shameless.
Sanjay, you mean?
Sanjay. Man, Jabba, don't you think we should try to attempt to get Sanjay Manjrekar on the stream? I think that'll be the greatest thing that can happen to the Casual Leggy channel.
Yeah, for sure. It's the epitome. It's our peak.
Man, I'm not joking. I'm not fucking around. Well played, Berhane, right in front of his front pad. Came back in. Good length as well. Virat Kohli, even the way he got out in the first innings, he had got a very similar delivery in the morning. I thought that was plumb, but that was going above the middle stump.
Just above, sure.
Yeah. That delivery, yeah. Oh dear. This is so fucking random, man. This test match has been so random. I wish someone had a common...
That fucking shot has been so random as well. Oh man, Jinx also doing that a little bit. Got lucky with that. Didn't bounce that much. Like that as much as Jameson would have liked. But I would not call that a percentage shot at all.
Play the percentages.
I can't watch that anymore.
What my let's go, man. It's Kiwi pride. Kiwi midfield pride. The chops are down. They go to your big boy and call Jameson. The chops. Two slips in place. And that's a wild shot delivery. Floats by the leg stump. So far, good over here by India. 4 runs registered. They should just try to get 3 runs and over, 3 runs and over. Just keep. I think they should get into a one-day state of mind. Honestly, just get into a one-day state of mind.
Yeah, and then this
Just
this
get into
is
a good 90s one-day state of mind.
quite negotiable also, this bowling for that. With the kind of pitch.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಅವರೇ ನೋಡಕ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜಾಬಾದ ಹುಟ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಮಜಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗುನು ನಮ್ಗುನು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Vasi missing some classic Manju like commentary. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think he's very, very unfortunate. I think people hate him because he has the confidence to be an ass. I missed it.
That was very close.
I think Manju cops a lot of shit just because he has the shameless gene in him. And I think it takes a lot of courage to be a shameless mutt. And that is why I like Sanjay.
He's also a suck up, which is a problem.
Who? Sanjay's not a suck up, man.
I mean, on some level, bro, when he's with Sunny G, man.
Dude, hey, I've come to a theory. I've resolved. I've watered it down to a theory.
Okay.
People love sucking up to Sunny, not to be at Sunny's good books or anything like that. Not to impress Sunny, because they get a kick out of it. Just imagine you being with Sunny. I would suck up to him all day just because it'll give a kick to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's gone. Drop.
I'm behind. Oh my god! Oh my
what
god!
What a life, my punt. Perfect delivery.
Timothy
on a good length, angling across, getting punt to drive, half drive with a check drive, not really to the pitch of the ball, and that floats to second slip and it's spilled.
This classic fucking fun fans.
Is that a turning point? That's the most classic thing to say. Is that the turning point?
I love doing that.
Is that the roll of the dice India needed?
You want to win the big games, you want to win the big tournaments like the ICC World Test Championship. These are the moments that count.
Oh god, what we're doing here is this anti-commentary, man. Fuck. We are ruining everything about what we love about commentary. But it's all right, I guess. It's fine. Someone had to do it. Saudi to Rahane. Well bowled there. Right up there, but Rahane playing it from the crease, underneath his eyes, on the back foot. Quietly defends it away. And there's a sudden sense of intent from both teams. Like New Zealand are attacking, setting attacking fields, having close-in fielders, having awkward, distracting fielders. And also after Pant's arrival onto the crease, there's been some kind of conversation to get the ball rolling and not go down like chumps, but go down like blazing heroes or blazing zeros, actually, because if you go down, you're pretty much an anti-hero. Very nice shape there by Saudi, getting it to hoop outside the off stump. Yeah, there's some Delhi Capitals. There are like 4 of the 8 Delhi Capitals fans are on the ground. Yeah. 4 of them. Manju will lick anything with a bit of movement. Yeah, I like to speak Marathi. Whenever there's a Marathi person, I get a little bit excited. So, if you want to know my weakness, it is Marathi. Marathi चांगलं सांदा जायदा.
Man, Ajinkya is the most Marathi accent in the world.
Yeah. Marathi is the epitome of middle class, upper middle class Marathi. He just embodies that entire spirit. Even more than Sachi. Hey, by the way, you want to see Sachi sit on those what do you call those what do you call those balls in the gym? A gym ball, right?
Yeah, exercise ball.
Exercise ball. So Sachi is sitting on it and talking. Yeah, that was close.
What is he? And that was like a random front foot, like.
Pant is a bit angsty, man. Oh, you saw his hand? You could see how he's trying to cut the ball.
Ooh, yeah. Fuck. What was that? The random delivery.
No feet. I don't know what. That felt like a number 9 of Desmond Club. Desmond CC. Walking into it, no feet. He's opened his stance up. Oh, that's wild in swinging, but no length over there. And Erd in line as well. Flicks it to deep square leg off his thighs. And that'll be 2. And India have crossed the 51 mark lead. They're 53 right now, actually. This is exciting, boys. This is fucking exciting. Will that drop come back to? As we cast our mind back to big drop catches and ICC events that have turned the game. First one that comes to mind is Steve Waugh and Herschel Gibbs. Apparently, it's not real. It's not based in reality. It's largely apocryphal. The whole story went that Steve Waugh played a cut shot, and Herschel Gibbs dropped it at point. And this was early in Australia's first innings. And apparently, this entire story got out of control. And apparently, Steve Waugh told Herschel Gibbs, "You just dropped the World Cup. You just dropped the World Cup, mate." But apparently, again, Steve Waugh came out and said, "I never said such a thing." I don't know. It just made for a good story, and people just loved to believe that story. The second big drop that I can think of, I'm sure there have been a lot more in between. It's actually not the second big drop. There were 4 drops of Sachi against Pakistan in the 2011 World Cup. 4.
Yeah, but that's classic Pakistan, man. They have to drop at least 3 catches in every big game. Otherwise, it's not Pakistan. And then still fight to come close to winning.
Ooh, Jamison going for an extended spell. He's going for an extended spell here. Oh, yeah, Murari Narayan Pant. Absolutely. Yeah. As a wine man said, never let the troop come in way of a good story. Nice one. Yeah. Never let the truth come in. Yeah. I mean, there's a good story. Why would you ruin it with truth?
That's the base.
Truth is overrated again.
That's why people are like, oh, fucking, what's his name? 301 makes up all of his stories. I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? Just laugh at what he's saying.
Yeah, just enjoy it, man. It's a story. Who gives a fuck?
People are like fact-checking comedians when they're making up stories. Chill the fuck out.
There's another name for fact-checkers.
Uh-huh.
Douchebags.
Lol.
But you got a fact check.
Tahir
is looking low. Those curd tires have. They look like the Mahabalipuram highway. Those speed bumps, which is ideal, which is exactly what you want from tire.
Yeah.
You want those 3 bumps. You don't want the three speed bumps, no? Filled with some yogurt. That's exactly what you want from tire. Ya Allah. We're up to 7 viewers. Can we go? Can we get those numbers up? Share the link. Let's have a good time. Honestly, I'm never usually wrong with my gut. And I can safely tell this is going to go into the last ball. It's going to be extremely nervy. For all 3 results.
Yeah, possible. Still a lot of movement in this pitch. Still a lot of action happening of both in the air and on the surface. And Kylie looks like he means business.
What do you think is worse, Java, the Hutt, movement in the air or off the surface?
I think definitely surface movement is harder to negotiate, especially because you can just up the length a little bit, and mostly swing in the air is going to be huge. So I don't know if it's going to fuck with. It mostly fucks with your brain.
Playing seam is much harder than playing swing because you have
time.
Nearly 90% lesser time to react and make an adjustment. It's virtually impossible to account for seam when it's especially at a good length or a full length.
Yep.
It's slightly back of length and you still have time. But even then, as you saw with Kohli, that was not anywhere near a good length, but still it just pitched and kind of held its line, and Kohli was suckered into having a waft at it, like Arahane almost did over there, but leaves it in the end. Common sense prevailed, good sense
Ooh,
prevailed, Marathi sense prevailed, Misar
yeah.
Pav
Jai
prevails.
Maharashtra.
Arahane.
Jai Maharashtra.
Jai Maharashtra, Jai Maharashtra. But actually, we have some Uru boys also over here, so let's
Of course, Jai
just
Karnataka Maharashtra, bro, for life. That's understood.
Yeah, we're up to eight. We're up to eight viewers, folksies. We're up to eight viewers. That's a good start. And just keep it going. Paran Lakshman says, yeah, with swing, you can generally read the trajectory. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You tend to see it a little bit earlier. Unless it's late swing, that becomes like even more difficult than seam. Late swing is like you can't
Yep.
do anything. You can't do anything really. Talking about seam, how good was that Muhammad? Bro, by the way, petition to get Suril Gavaskar to stop saying Muhammad and start saying Muhammad. Why does he say Muhammad? Muhammad Shami. As DK, all set to become Super Singer's latest judge with
There's
a
a
with a
couple
random
of guys
hoodie.
with a DK Shirt Appreciation Club poster up, bro. That's why they're showing
Bro, it's
DK. And his name.
indistinguishable, bro. DK and VK. DK is literally, dude. Isn't DK and VK almost like merging into one human being?
You mean Virat Kohli?
Yeah, like look at them. The way they've shaped their face.
Yeah, that is just the regular face, shape face.
Oh, soft
DK
hands
and this
there, but
thing.
still plays it way away in front of his body. Rishabh Pant, one bounce to gully. Pant has really, flirted with the one outside off stump and gotten away twice almost. One more than the other. One was a legit dismissal. The other one could have been one. Boy, what is so? Pant averages about 44 in the second innings.
Hmm.
44 as compared to his first innings average. I mean, I'm talking about first and second. Obviously, this is third. Oof, thinks about playing, but leaves it in the end.
Wise.
Uttarakhandi sense prevails, although I don't think Uttarakhandis are the smartest blokes going around town.
Bro, they're pretty much. Bro, the Pahadis,
Yeah,
bro.
of course.
Uttarakhandis are
Yeah, you
like,
need to be a little intention to wade your
yeah,
track
man.
through in the
Fuck yeah.
Pahads.
And then they have the whole
DK trying
breathing
to get
system.
into the Numi ad with Athia. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh man, for
Yeah.
sure. For DK, like fits right into that ad. For sure. What those,
Yeah,
those
except I think Athia might be a whole 2 feet taller than DK.
Oh, for sure, for sure. With those random reflectors that he's wearing in the com box, unnecessary.
DK is like one of those pet rats, man. I think we spoke about it yesterday, right? Like he's a house rat, like one of those house rats that don't fear the family. Like there are some house rats that like will always try to evade the mouse trap. This guy is like, I don't give a shit. I'll still be around. And then you have to just grow to accept him, and then keep him as a fucking pet.
Oh, quality.
Oof. A wristy flick with the swing there, and that'll be four. Not as well timed as he wanted it to be,
But that
but
fixed
still a
wrist.
very good, attractive looking shot there with all wrists coming into play. Rishabh Pant,
There
that
is also
again
that.
was not a length to be driving.
I mean, I'd rather him do this. Like, make him like play
Yeah.
smart. Don't drive outside off stump. Fucking not today. Just wait for them to bowl to you, and then once they do that, do whatever the fuck you want.
That was. I like it's similar to how Pujara played that flick drive down the ground, but this was far more easy on the eye.
Yeah, beautifully left. Rishabh Pant.
Beautifully left. The previous delivery came back into him violently. This one just floats away, but well traced and well left. That'll be drinks. So there's sort of a mini comeback of very. I don't want to like give it the status of a comeback yet. Yes, it is status. Yes, I say status. I don't say status. Uh, I wouldn't give it a comeback status as yet. But you know what? It feels like the makings. Oh, but I'm not going to jinx it, man. Fuck it. Jabba the Hutt, any big calls you have to make, you please make, because whenever I make them, it just
No,
tends
man.
to go
I
awry.
don't think it's a great idea to make any predictions right now. I think we gave our predictions away a
Yeah,
relatively
Pranam
early.
Lakshman, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I agreed, Jabba Hutt. It's frivolous to make
Yeah,
any sort
it
of.
is quite fabulous. I think we should just as they say, circle back around lunchtime. Just touch base around the lunch break.
Touch base! Oh man, there are some people who actually say this seriously, man. Like
Oh,
real
all of
life
them,
situations,
man.
all of them.
If you've been
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah,
you're jobless
I've
right
got
now.
my
But
fair shares of circle backs and touch base.
I just said it on a call today, saying
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, Pranam Lakshman. I'm staying away from comeback. Yeah. I corrected myself, PL. Corrected my motherfucking self. Pranam Lakshman, what's your favorite uh, corporate jargon, corporate phrase? Because I'm thinking circle back has to be number one. Okay, let's run through like five of them. No, there's circle back, there's touch base, then
there's so
there's
many. Man. I'll ping you, which is also like annoying, but it's now like
ping is fine, man. Ping is fine.
it's seeped into normal life.
Revert back.
Yeah, man.
Revert. Never forget revert, man. Let's take it offline.
Oh man, yeah, that also fuck. Holy shit, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Let's take it
That
off.
is a niche one and a
That is what I
nostalgic
have
one
to do
that's
all the
so
time now.
good. That's so high quality. Let's take it offline is fucking the pit. That's the pit. That's the pits and the bomb both.
Yeah.
Let's take it offline as class. I think he's put an end to the kindly revert. Kindly
Yeah.
revert is the ultimate show of passive aggression, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you're never
kindly
kind. You're
just
not. It's not a
bumping
kind.
this up. These are just all passive aggressive techniques to just tell you that, bro, it's been a while. Just bumping this up.
Yeah. Escalate. I
Oh,
may have to escalate this.
that's
How's that?
that's pretty aggressive. That's pretty aggressive.
That's pretty impressive. No, but how is it? How is it? Do you like it? I have no option but to escalate it. I'll have no option but to escalate it. Really? Are you really think? Do you really think there's no other option? Just think again. A few options
No,
may
really,
crop
you
up.
didn't need to say it at all. You didn't need to say that. They need to fucking use those words.
As we pay homage to the legendary Bob Hamford Willis. 9 tests, 325 wickets, and very respectable average of 25.2. Very decent striker of 53.4 and 16 5-wicket hauls. Bob Willis, I think this is his second. It's been how many? It's been 2 years, no, since we lost good old Bob.
It's been more, huh? Yeah.
Loved his action, man. Loved his action. So
And it's
all over the
fucking
place,
hair.
but so coordinated at the same time.
High quality hairdo.
That's what Dinesh Karthik called Mel Gibson's hair, a hairdo.
It kind of is, but in his defense.
Kabir Kudus says shit gonna go 0 to 100 from real quick. Yeah,
We felt like it is already like at a good let's say we can say 40.
40. I was thinking 35. I was thinking 35.
It's at a 40. That Pujara dismissal, like always, nothing affects you as much as a Pujara dismissal.
Jabba the Hutt. I'll have to excuse the stream for like 3 minutes. So just entertain and call the game. So I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, this is what he's going to do all day, man. Just bowl those tempters, and Jinx has to have this single-mindedness of not fucking doing this fishing like Virat did. I don't know why. This watching these dismissals really fucks with me, man. Really fucks with me right now. I can't believe it. I can't imagine being Ravs at this stage watching those two dismissals after all the fucking talk he must have had with them last night. He must have like put them in a huddle and just fucking pumped them after he had finished downing 8 beers after the end of day's play yesterday. Ravs must have had a really good talking to with them, and then to see that happen. Key for today is going to be, is this Rishabh Pant's aggression going to come off? Because we know what he's trying to do today. He gets like a 30-40, which we know he's going to get in like 55 balls. The game is fucking changed. The game is like on its head, and we're back in business, boys. We're back in business. We need some CDG. I mean, honestly, like I don't know if CDG is a really good idea right now, because with Pant there, no pace coming off might just be an advantage for them, and my CDG might just be that ace up their sleeve, that lack of pace, and then Pant trying to like do something little extra. Oh my god, this was a huge moment in the game. I know, pretty cliche, but dude, man, this, you remember this? You remember Nathan Lyon? I think in the Australia test, our man Timothy Payne was having the worst test of his life. Dropped one and then missed a chance against Rishabh Pant, and they had to pay for that. How badly did they have to pay for that? Morek, what's up, Morek? I wasn't there yesterday. Sup, bro? How's it going? Boot fixer. Andre? Yeah, how they had to pay for that chance. So Rishabh Pant might just do a replay of that innings and make them pay for that drop. And Timothy Southee might regret that for a long, long time to come. Shot. Right on top of it there from Jinx. Jinx looking just like he looked, just taking off from how good he looked in the last innings. No complication in his play, no complication in his footwork. Keeping it simple. Just needs that single-minded approach that unfortunately VK didn't have today, and we're gonna he paid for that. But I've that faith in Jinx. It's looking good. Monik calls a 120 target. Monik, I think we should have a little more faith. We're going for something like
darling is in the house.
We're looking at like 160.
120 target, bro.
Spoken
This
like
is not your, bro. These are not your village elders playing this fourth innings, bro. This is a Kiwi team. It's not a bunch of fucking mamas and tatas. This is an entire legitimate New Zealand side. You need to have 160. You need to have 160.
I think he's a prediction. He's not saying that that'll be enough. He's doing a prediction. What a beautiful fucking counter that's
in that case, that's a. Oh, in that case.
Oh, you're saying it's enough. This is the fifth day.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know Monik, bro. Oh, he's predicting. Hey, Monik, make it clear, bro. You're speaking in two fucking tongues over here. So your prediction is 130. Okay, how much do you think will be enough?
Yeah.
How much do you think India need to push for a victory in the final two sessions?
Okay, he believes it's not
final
enough.
1.5 sessions. Okay, your prediction is 120. It's not enough. Okay, so how much do you think is enough, or is a fighting chance for India?
Oh man, Wagner, his first over, showing some really, really terrifying signs. He's swung it more than anybody has all day today.
I think Southee still has swung it a lot more, but Wagner always.
Not at all, actually. Southee today had one or two deliveries. Most of them were wide and like inconsequential.
Yeah,
the ones that swung like crazy.
Wagner's getting it nice and tight back into the leg stump. They're going on showing this drop catch. Who dropped it, by the way?
South himself.
Tim Southee only.
Timothy himself.
Timothy.
And I don't know how Timothy was standing in the slips after bowling the last. Oh my god! Sharp. Fucking feeling it.
Damn, son. Shit. Gave him the charge. This is what I was talking about earlier, but not to fucking Wagner. I was talking about giving the charge to Grand Home.
Yeah, but
the absolute toe end of the bat.
Wagner is also for a pretty pitiful pace for Pant to, respect like that. Like not come forward to it, but then he has that short ball that he can surprise him with, which I don't think Pant minds, but I'm a little concerned about Pant doing that little insane. There we go, the short ball is going to come out as soon as he's like square leg goes back, and the short ball is going to be whipped out by Vach. And I hope Pant doesn't do the swat that he loves doing.
Well bowled there again by Wagner. Was it the double bluff? He pushed the square leg back and then pitched it up.
Why do they call it a double bluff, bro? Isn't it a bluff?
No, one bluff would be that you, do a bluff.
Think
Yeah.
about it.
True.
Isn't it just a bluff? Why do they call it a double bluff?
True.
200 is required. Absolute
BC take from Monik MM. 200, he says. 200 is like
Next to impossible.
is not happening. 160 is a very sporting declaration.
A declaration? I don't know if they're going to do.
I mean, maybe 160 for 8. 160 for 8.
Some fight scenes. Wagner without the ball just came to slap Pant. If this had happened anywhere in Delhi, Pant would have had his boys out by now. Oh my god. If this had happened on the streets of CP, Wagner was dead.
What is CP?
Connaught Place.
Connaught Place. Oh, gets a nice shape, takes the inside off the bat and wraps him on the boot. Inside edge onto the boot. Rishabh Pant gives him the acknowledgement. Yeah. Don't worry, bro. I will come down the track again. You can show me any face you want. I will take my time. I will give myself some space. और मैं बाहर आके मारूंगा तुमको. Rot in, throw that, mate. Throw that. I can still say mate because I'm from South Africa. But his Kiwi accent is pretty hardcore, man. Now Wagner, for a guy who left New Zealand, who left South Africa, shows only like about 10 years ago, he's got a strong Kiwi accent.
10 years is a long time.
Wagner.
But yeah, I feel like it's so
I
random.
honestly feel.
It's very random.
I honestly feel.
Huh?
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's so random when you're speaking the same language, how your accent changes. I really don't get that. I feel like if you learned a language in a particular accent, unless you make a concerted effort, your accent is really not going to change that much, dude. Especially if you're an adult, fully grown adult with an accent like from your home country.
Yeah, can't change. Any change you see is inauthentic. It's contrived. It's not genuine, for sure.
Yeah, but I've seen also like some people. It's not. I don't think it's contrived. That's a little bit harsh. I think like some people just take to like like when you're in a group of people, you like mimic people's languages.
Yeah.
And you start speaking like them. So some people are like more prone to doing that than other people.
Yeah. So in that moment, it comes naturally. You're saying.
Yeah. It's a natural thing only. Like like how you say like let's say some people say Bob a lot or Macha a lot, and then you hang out with them and you start saying Bob, Macha a lot. That's like some people just do that a lot.
Yeah. And intuitively, when you know a person who says a certain catchphrase a lot, you start using that and you kind of temper your accent to that person. Like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And it's not like a conceited.
That's gone. Ooh, too close to cut there for Rahane. It not all that shot and lifts on him. Rahane goes for the close to the body cut shot and it goes above the outside edge. Rahane
really dangerous looking extra bounce. Dangerous looking bounce. And Kabir Kudus just clarifying what double bluff means in his opinion. Double bluff is basically bluffing the seemingly obvious first bluff, which is like a reverse scenario. Yeah. So, but then the first
but
bluff.
Isn't it a bluff, Kabir Kudus? Yeah. Essentially, you're bluffing someone, right? I know what double bluff.
If you put square leg back, there is no bluff if you bowl a bouncer. So that's not a bluff at all if you bowl a bouncer.
Yeah.
And if you don't bowl the bouncer, that's the first bluff. That's all. You've done one
that's
bluff.
The bluff. That's the first bluff, yeah.
1x of a bluff is what's occurred. That's all.
Great. I think this is absolutely revelatory here from the Casual Leggy Studios that the double bluff doesn't make sense. It is just a bluff. Isn't it? Or are we crazy? Or Kabir Kudus is right. Now I don't know anything. I don't know life anymore.
He's right. He thinks we're right, so he's right, of course.
All right, okay. Bolty so far has had a timid game. And the last thing you want as an Indian fan is to suddenly have a bolt from Bolt.
The Bolt from the blue is the most common headline in the world. Every time Bolt performs, every newspaper has to use it. British
Bolt from the blue, huh?
Bolt from the blue, man. And especially in the MI days. In the MI days.
Hey, let's think of all the punny headlines that we can do with Bolt. I think we can come up with 5.
Easy, yeah.
So you go
You,
first, and then I go second. You go third. I'll go fourth, and so on and so forth.
easy. The simplest, obvious one is a thunderbolt, which would be like if he like rips through a batting attack, you put a fucking bolt thunderbolt
So
headline.
India fall to New Zealand's
No, just
thunderbolt.
no. You know how the classic cricket headlines would go? It'd just be like one massive, like the British tabloids, be like a big. Oh my god, fucking
Yeah,
hell!
with an
Dude, I didn't put that in real time, dude. I fucking died. Anyway,
yeah, but with an exclamation mark also.
yeah. Just
British tabloids love the exclamation mark.
and no, the
Oops. Sometimes it'll just be oops.
yeah. Straying onto the pads, bread and butter, single for Rishabh Pant. This is all you need to.
You know, there's a school of commentary that says meat and drink instead of
Of
bread
course.
and butter.
Yeah,
It's
That's
meat and drink.
a very English thing to say. It is. You know how the English, very similar to the Southerners in America, can just not say any sentence without a pun. I mean, without either a metaphor or like just using an idiom. Like they need to, like, idioms are their favorite shit in the world. They just need to. They can't say anything without an idiom. Just like Jeff.
So we
also,
have India fall to New Zealand's thunderbolt, then bolt from the blue, then
gets right behind that.
it's all bolts and nuts. I don't know what that would mean, but yeah. It's all nuts and bolts. It's always nuts and then bolts, right? Yeah. It's never bolts and then nuts.
Yeah, it's never been so much. And all of these puns have been used for Usain Bolt also in the past. So
Oh, yeah.
all of it.
That's on.
Oh,
Was that an inside edge onto the pad?
Wagner is really asking for it, man. He should really never make his way to CP. Anywhere near South Delhi, he's dead.
Wagner, man. Gotta love the guy, dude. Gotta love the guy. Honestly. Like absolute champion. Champion personality, champion cricketer. A true enforcer. A true shining, falcon for Test cricket.
Oh my God! Did you know that? Guess what? Usain Bolt named his twins.
Yeah, I read that. Something odd, right? Wait. Something odd, right?
He called one Saint Leo, which is fine, Saint Leo Bolt. But the other one, who he clearly doesn't like, who he looked at the face and he's like, I'm going to fuck with this one the most. He called Thunder. So that kid's name is Thunderbolt.
Oh boy.
Yep.
India Bolt out. Okay, we're getting some headlines over here. Pranal Lakshman says, news of Bolt sledging. What are you saying, Bolt? Oh, got it. What you saying, Bolt? Nice.
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
it took me a second longer than it would for an average adult human being.
Yeah, that's a smart one. India
That's
Bolt
a smart one, man. That's a smart
India
one.
Bolt out is a classic from a newspaper. Like, they love doing this shit.
Pravar Trivedi, welcome to the stream, Pravar Trivedi. Haven't seen you around before. Thunderbolt strikes in the Hampshire Bowl. Pretty nice times of India. Yeah, it's not going to get you a raise, but it's just going to get you a good work from the manager, and you don't know if he's being genuine or not. One of those.
No, this headline is getting printed for sure. Yeah. It goes past the editor. For sure.
And
India
Kudus
Bolt
says,
out is a classic, man. India Bolt out is a classic.
India Bolt out. Nice one. I like. Dude, I'm very proud of the kind of viewers we have on the stream. All at above average intelligence, and that's what you're going for, right? Like for a group of people in a community, just about average intelligence, which is great.
Yeah, you don't want too smart people to, like,
from my side.
You don't want people with like very high IQs to start calling you out.
Yeah, exactly.
But
love it, gentlemen. I think we have reached 9 today. I think if we reach 11, it will be an absolute insane victory for the stream.
It's not like this. We haven't seen these kind of
nice behind that was Pant. Wagner's consistently getting that shape, man. Consistent.
And he's sticking with it. He hasn't like gone back to his short stuff, which is something I'm quite
Amazing.
impressed
Yeah. Usually, when something is not giving you results in the short term, you tend to go back to your so-called stock delivery. But he's just kept at it.
There's
Kept
some
at it
mad
with that
averages,
team.
man. Rishabh Pant has for the kind of batsman he is.
Some mad
Mad
what?
averages.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. For the kind of batting,
And the
school of
role that he
batting he
plays,
is from.
it's not even the kind of batsman. Like if he's this kind of batsman and he opens, that's also fine. He's like this kind of batsman and he plays this role of like being a, like a most of the times either like a finisher with the tail. We'll have like 2-3 people from the tail left, and you have to figure some shit out.
Jabba the Hutt, it's that time of the day. You need to lock in your prediction. And all the viewers of the casual leggy as well, all 7, 8 of you, please log in your predictions. Give me not the total of India, but the lead that India will get. So,
A little bit fishy from Rahane, getting a little carried away.
and the winner will be playing prices right. So whoever comes closest to the target, the winner can ask me again the same gift certificate. Ask anything to Ravi Shastri and
That's from
RARA.
August.
Ask Ravi
And
anything.
I
So
will
please start
be
getting your
sending,
predictions down.
I'll be sending the winner a check of a grand total of $1 million. So, no
Yeah.
jokes, no jokes. You got a chance to win $1 million.
Jabba the Hutt, we need to get your prediction in first.
Rahane looking
Kabir
full of.
Kuttu right off the bat with an aggressive prediction of
Oh my God.
179. Woo! Pravar
Throws in
Trivedi
the
with a
card.
185. Monster,
Throws in
man.
the
These
card.
guys are positive. These guys have
I'm
got
also
some
feeling
fucking
it. I'm
Ravi
also feeling
blood
it.
streaming through their veins, man.
And maybe there's a little bit too much positivity in these two also for my liking. I go for a 163, but I really feel like this could go a 163 all out way, or it could go like a 193 200 declare way. These are my two, but then I'll stick with the 163.
So the target that's going to be set is 163, right?
Yeah.
Murari Narayanan says 130
Lead.
is going to be the target. Pravar Trivedi says 185 will be the target. Jabba the Hutt says 163. Pranav Lakshmanan says 155. All right, so we have, and I am going for. Damn. Wait, I don't play the game because then I can't ask myself a question. So I'm recusing
Fuck
myself.
you, man.
From
You
this.
can.
I'm not pushing out. No, I'm not pushing out.
You are pushing out. You get $1 million from me if you're close. I give you 1 million, a check of $1 million.
Yeah, a check of $1 million. Even my fucking
Sponsored by Cred.
my paraplegic uncle can fucking give. So
Sponsored by Cred, I'll give you, bro. Chill.
What a delivery there by Bolt, cutting
Beautiful.
him in half almost.
Unplayable. Hit the seam, moves out.
Hit the seam and moves away from leg to off. Oof! On the perfect length.
I can sniff a. This is always going to be really, really exciting because Wagner and Pant have had some bad blood, and Wagner is going to come in feeling it, and Pant is in that place where he's like, "Kya chutiya hai yaar? Kya kar raha hai?"
कौन ये वैगनर कैसे बोलते हैं तुम लोग तुम्हारा नाम वैगनर क्या बहनचोद आ जाओ Pranav Lakshmanan 155 Murari Narayanan 130 Pravar Trivedi, you never know with Pant and Jadeja. That's exactly what their mothers also say about them. So you're on the right track.
Why are they saying?
You may need to refresh Hotstar. Kabir Kudus, the eternal producer of the casual leggy. I think Kabir Kudus has a very, he has definitely, what happened there? Oh shit, thank God. He's definitely got a natural noose for production like statements.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine him saying, can you please get one of those thermocol sheets out because the light is a little weak. Light is a little strong.
True.
And soon we'll get the thermocol. We have up to 11 viewers, gents. Woof! That's it. The stream has won. So, guys, if you're just joining the stream,
trending on YouTube, guys, for all we know.
if you're just joining the stream, the contest is please put in your predictions of the target that's going to be set to New Zealand. And the winner, we'll be doing a Price is Right style settlement of this. And the winner will get to ask Ravi Shastri any question, and it will be met with an answer.
So Wagner bowling that juicy outside off stump line, which Pant has always had a problem with. He's constantly fallen to that, playing that stretchy drive, square drive, and getting caught at point. I can remember like at least 3 times when he's on in the 90s that he's got out like that, maybe 2 times, and otherwise constantly gets out like that, which is something he.
Did you see that?
Wow, fucking hell, man! I just almost predicted that.
Yeah, you were just talking about it, and voila! It's not voila. If you're saying voila, then ask your dentist for a refund because it's voila.
The fuck does your dentist have to do this, bro? You're fucking. You should be asking. You should be asking your English teacher. You should be firing your English teacher. In fact, I mean, you're actually a French teacher or whoever the fuck.
Okay, talking about French English words, how many or phrases? Let's see how many we can conjure up over here live on the stream.
Coup de grace, which you said yesterday, which you brought to us.
Coup de grace. Oh, again goes for the same shot, comes charging down, but this time it shapes more. In no concept, in no realm of universe was he going to hit that ball because it was an absolute.
Man, that looks so bad when it doesn't come.
That was an absolute adda. Absolute adda.
As they would say, JP Cricket Academy, adda ya karti diyo.
Cross yako, straight out. Crossing, bada.
Crass.
All right, Kabir Kudus just doing the basics right with the deja vu. Okay, I like coup de grace. It's very nice. I got one nice one. Joie de vivre. Joie de vivre.
Yeah, joie de vivre.
It's not vivre.
It's vivre.
It's vivre, no? Or vivre?
Vivre.
Oh, fuck. Joie de vivre.
It's fine. We don't want to get caught up in the weeds about this.
The titty gritties about this.
The titty gritties. The tittle biggie.
As
what
we
is
see,
that?
a gang of Sri Lankans have come to support India. I'm sure they have to be Sri Lankans. Pant raced along to 21 from 37. Oof, what a shot there. That was an away swinging delivery, but he works it like a left-handed Azharuddin straight to mid-on.
Man,
how did Azharuddin bat with that hunch, man? Jabba? Bon voyage again. I'd give you like a...
Yeah,
if you were a sneaky driver, I would give you 3.4. Kabir Kudus.
I think that's a little harsh. I would give you 4.5, man. Honestly speaking.
Out of 5?
For the yeah, man. First of all, for the effort. Secondly, it's new. It's our only objective here was to fucking say a new French word that's.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Fine. Cool.
I would say maitre d' is a good one. Maitre d'.
Maitre d'.
Maitre d'. Maitre d'. Yeah, one of those two. I think waiter.
I'd say okay. We have done coup de grace. We have done joie de vivre. Then we have done bon voyage. Then we have done.
There are
again another flirty drive, all hands, no feet by Jinx. But thing is, he's still there. Still there somehow. By some weird toss of the coin, Ajinkya Manohar Rahane is still there. Or Madhukar Rahane, I think. Madhukar, yeah. Is it Madhukar? Feels like a Madhukar for sure.
I don't think it's a Madhukar. It doesn't sound like
Just
a Madhukar.
Check. Ajinkya Madhukar Rahane or Ajinkya Manohar Rahane? Wait.
It's Madhukar.
Ajinkya... Huh?
Yeah, Madhukar.
Madhukar, no? Yeah. Joie de vivre, coup de grace.
There are many, bro. I mean, I have many right now in my head, but you can go with your next one.
Oh, you have things in your head, huh?
Yeah, a few like common ones, but like nothing too fancy. Don't worry.
I'm going for the fan spans.
What?
I'm going for the fan spans, the fancy ones.
Okay, cool. Then I have a few of those also.
Okay, bro. All right, dude. Want to meet somewhere then or what? Want to set up a meeting for this?
No, I'm good, bro.
Pulled, fine, not really, not in control, but somehow gets a good part of the upper half of the bat.
I mean,
And
I think
that's
they've
just
got
trickle away to
gloves.
fine
They've
leg.
got glove and handle.
Yeah, actually, it was more glove and handle than anything else.
Some would say, in if we were going back to our French, we could say it was a facade. He could have given us a facade of playing a great shot, of
Facade.
connecting that, but didn't.
Yeah.
Now you have
Or
to
as some
use a
people say, facade.
facade. Says nobody ever.
Man, how, man? There are more phrases I know for sure. Just give me a little time.
You can say anything, bro. I feel like you're looking for some very like. You could say like.
I'm looking for a three here. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm looking for a three. I'm looking for a
Oh.
three phrase one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I thought you could just say like haute couture or like.
Haute couture is nice. I like it.
Or
Like it. Haute couture is nice.
what a toilette or
Udi Thola. Udi Thola.
Udi Kolo.
Udi Thola is solid, man.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Set up a rendezvous. I was avoiding rendezvous, but I like the usage of setting up a rendezvous. That's nice.
Nice. Especially in the context that we were discussing.
Yeah.
Beautifully placed there. Yeah. Some would call it a precise, quality usage of a pun there.
Class from Rahane. Finally, some Madhukar madness in the house.
Nothing speaks an Ajinkya Rahane 50 like this shot, man. This is like, you can sniff an Ajinkya Rahane 50 when he plays this. Fucking cuts that ball, chops it off in half.
Just dispatches it off the back foot. More sweet than brute, but still an air of brute. Just an air of like Hutt. But that was a pretty average delivery from Bolt. Has really not strung up 6 deliveries on a length so far in this test.
All test. Yeah, all test.
And this is what I was saying. Wait, just see off Jameson and get to Bolt. I was thinking, I think I told Pranav Lakshmanan that. And that's down the leg.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Literally.
The softest dismissal on planet Earth. Rank leg side delivery and gets all glove in that flick. And Watling does no mistake. What a way to get out. That dismissal should be banned from cricket. I'm okay even if we get wickets like that being called off. Those balls, as soon as it pitches in that line, umpires should say dead ball. Not happening.
How can you do? How the fuck can he? Oh my god! I don't even have. I think.
Love it.
I need some time to recover.
Yeah, we need some je ne sais quoi right now, Pranav Lakshmanan.
Yeah,
we need some je ne sais quoi right now.
I need
Prabhat Trivedi shat his pants. Prabhat Trivedi a quick U-turn. It's not knowing about the 185 now. Doing the right thing, yeah. But I'm sorry, Prabhat Trivedi. Once it's like figure skating rules, right? Once you give the score, it's over. It's done. But right now, even 100 looks a little dicey, if you ask me. Even 100 looks a little tricky. This is absolutely
a huge part of this.
This is shocking. This is shocking. This is painful. This is absolutely uncalled for.
A huge part of this was depending on a 50 partnership between the two of them. And 50 was not too much to ask for, I feel. Jinx really needed like a 30, 35. Man, but yeah, what are you going to say, man? That dismissal was just a shame.
Especially after that shot, man. I think every time I get excited about something bad happens. So I don't think I should get excited about anything.
Oh my god, man. Pant with another adda. I don't know what Pant is thinking. Like, I understand natural game and all that, but just calm the fuck down, man. Calm the fuck down.
What is he doing? Calm down. Calm the fuck down. CTFD, panty.
We were waiting quite a long time for some entertainment.
Sangha, entertainment this is not entertainment. This is just a murder. It's a murder of the soul.
I don't think even if it goes nice message. I don't think
That's not out, man. What is Wagner doing appealing for that? Idiot.
Calm.
Afrikaans mutt.
Calm.
They've gone up for that? Are you kidding me? The
Prabha-
Kiwis?
Mr. Prabhat Trivedi, I don't think it works like that. They're a very, very professional betting stream, and we don't redact messages out here. Once you've thrown your hat in the ring, you've thrown your hat in the ring.
Where has he said that, man? I've missed it.
You
I
sent
think.
message redacted, bro.
Redacted. Fuck, he used the word redacted, huh?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And
I
it's
like
in
the
a
quality of
in
the viewership.
italics and quotes. So I don't know if it's like YouTube did that or like
That's
he's
not out, Bran. Move on. That's not out. Move on.
They reviewed that.
Yeah, those
Desperation.
arrogant little Wellington
Some-
beefers actually fucking reviewed it.
That's a little exposure of your desperation, but yeah, of course you're going to be desperate to get punched.
Yeah. Kind of reeks of a little bit of desperation. But man, again, tension, man. We were just floating along at a nice little pace, and now we've gone into that 111 for 5 scene. Whenever it's 4-5, it's little like, oh
It's
man.
not even-
Especially
and you know
India's
the
team.
actual and you know the actual score. You're not even like you're like not dealing
Even
with
a
reality.
Rottweiler with no tail has a stronger tail than the Indian tail, bro.
I mean, you mean the three? Yeah, I think our tail is pretty strong if you want to consider Ravi Ashwin as a part of that. But yeah,
No, I don't consider Ravi. After Ravi, it's just absolutely abysmal.
pretty shit. Yeah, Ishant can hang in there as
Ishant
some.
can't. There are two words I want to tell you, Jabba the Hutt. Ishant can't.
He's one of the best hang in theres that we have. Chill.
Yeah. Hangindar. Remember Hangindar?
Of course. One of the greatest fucking sketches of all time, man. The cat, what is it called? Cat on the wall or some shit like that.
Yeah. Hangindar Street. Ravi. Hope he's got his Kesari bath and his thigh down.
What's going on? Why are you wasting time, bro? Today is a crucial time. Is crucial.
Yeah,
Just move
man.
on.
That's what this entire generation of Test cricket don't give a fuck about over it. They don't give a.
And
They don't
it's
give
not.
a toss.
They took 15 minutes for this cock review, dude. Mother
Yeah, this is a cock review, bro. Fuck. Get on with it. Wagner, I don't know what did he see there. What was he seeing? He convinced everyone. Even Michael Goff was sweating a bit over there.
I think Michael Goff and Nasser are related, or like Nasser wants to like marry his sister. Something is going on because he can't stop praising fucking Goff, man. Just loves him. Anytime they show like lightly the side of his face, also he'd be like one of the best new umpires, the best modern day umpire. Calm down, dude.
Rishabh Pant still playing Mr. I don't give a fuck
He is
And
Mr.
work. and working that off with all bottom hand to deep mid wicket. Again, not really a length to play that shot, but Rishabh is in an IDJF mode.
No, man. Jinx. Nah, Jinx.
No, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. It's
I
the
mean-
worst way to get out. I think this is even worse than a run out. Getting
Yeah.
caught down the leg side.
Yeah. And Trivedi points out, Mr. Trivedi, or however you, or some would call him Pravar, points out that NZ haven't been good with their reviews throughout the day. I mean, throughout the test.
Yeah,
Wagner,
in fact, we were talking about this yesterday, right? How India have been overly precious with their reviews, like so out of character. Usually, India are pretty loose, especially with the likes of Ravi Chandran
and viral.
But-
Viral just.
and
he
Viral. Viral
depends
just
on his
getting
mood.
carried away. Even if a blade of grass moves, he thinks it's a time to review.
Especially
So-
if there's a wicket, if one wicket goes down, and then he's like just feeling that pump in his blood. Anything happens, he's going to review. Anything like the bowler like pulls out the ball and he's like,
Wow. Again, down the leg, hits the pad. Jadeja
Wagner's
tries
really
to flick,
feeling
but
it this
can't
time.
manage to get any wood on it.
late 130s, early 140s from Wagner.
Fagner. Neil Fagner from the bushes of Pretoria. Yeah, India have been extraordinarily precious with their reviews so far, which is which is only welcome. Upish and drives that and somehow manages to thread it between point and cover, and they'll
Or
pick up
two.
two
This
sneaky
has been a
runs.
super expensive over from Fag. Gets about
Yeah, it's
7
been
runs.
7 from it. Yeah,
Pretty
and now the lead swells up to
not much. It's not a swell.
84.
Very
Benki
good.
Ank.
Not swelling at all. The only thing
Dude,
that's
if we get to 16, that's 100 for 5. That'll be the right amount of mental edge going forth. If we get 100 for 6, it's no more je ne sais quoi.
you don't
No
even
more
know.
je ne sais quoi. I think je ne sais quoi might be my most favorite French phrase. Yeah, je ne sais quoi.
You know what
After
it
Joy
means?
Division.
You know what it means?
I think it means. Hey, no, what? No. I got confused. Cherry on the cake is what? Is piece de résistance.
Peace the
Right.
resistance. Yeah.
Piece de résistance.
Yeah.
And je ne sais quoi is, I think it means chutzpah. I think je ne sais quoi means
What the
chutzpah.
fuck? Je ne sais quoi just means, je ne sais quoi just means I don't know. Or like, I don't really
What?
know. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Google it if you
Je
want.
ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi means a quality that cannot be described or named easily.
Yeah, some chutzpah, right? I was closer than you, no?
Chutzpah means,
Fucker.
you idiot, chutzpah means something else entirely, you fuck. What the fuck are you
Dude,
saying?
an intangible quality that can't be described, and chutzpah. Not too far. Not too far. See chutzpah? Okay, Google chutzpah.
It's extreme self-confidence or audacity. It has literally nothing to do with what we're talking about. And
All right. Okay, but chutzpah is closer. Bro,
I don't
chutzpah
really know
is
it's
closer
closer.
than
It's
fucking-
indescribable. I don't really know. It's basically indescribable. It's the same word. It's the same
No,
fucking
but,
word.
but what did you say? You said, what did you say? It
I
means
don't
I
really
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, I don't know and I don't really know is what je ne sais quoi is actually.
I don't know is je ne sais quoi.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Didn't know Portland was a big French-speaking hub, Pranav Lakshmanan. How the fuck do you know so much?
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Pa, you
So
fuck.
that would be accurate to describe the target that's going to be set for New Zealand, no? Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Jattu a little taken for pace there, brought us back down super late, too late for my heart's comfort.
I think it was okay for my heart's comfort. Not too late, actually. But then that's why they say, right? No heart is the same. That's what all cardiologists believe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that's what Karan Johar says in his movies.
Oh, God. No. K. Joe. Apparently, Indian school musket. I want to say represent, but I can't because we know the
Shot.
best school in musket is Indian school
Shot.
Algobra by a mile, by a significant mile. But it's all right. That's for another day. What a shot there by Jads.
High quality shot from Jads. Ball, rising ball, full control. He's put his hips and wrists into that shot like a
As well.
Okay, Jaddu's smiling, folks. Jaddu's smiling. That only
Shot.
means one thing. That means minimum 20. Have I jinxed it? No.
Yes, you have. Of
Fuck
course,
you.
you have.
Fuck
You have
you.
jinxed it. Like you have everything else. Shot again.
Just gonna go for a quick refill.
Hey, even I needed to go for a pee break, dude. Fuck.
No. You wait for me. Wait.
I thought. What do you guys think? Kane is going for in his head. You think that if they go for 180, Kane is going to go for the win? I feel like they have to go for the win, man. It'll be too much of a pussy move to like. If it gets close between like time, let's say I will score like 150 in like 40 overs, and New Zealand just like shut shop. That'll be too embarrassing as WTC finalists. But yeah, that's far off proposition. Beautifully left by Jaddu, doing an extra leave after the ball goes. Fucking guy. What a guy Jaddu is, man. With the you know that Jaddu only bats to do the sword fucking dance, right? That's his whole objective. He's not that interested in scoring runs as much as he wants to do the dance.
That's his entire. That's his entire game plan. What can I do that will merit a sword play?
Yeah.
What gives me right on field to whip out the sword?
You're
That can
right. You're
mean a
right.
couple of things, but I'm talking about this thing.
Yeah. You're right, Pranav, Lakshman. I feel like that's what they are also going for. That's what India is also going for. And just let both of these guys, both their natural games is like let loose. So I don't think there's going to be one who's going to shut shop. If one gets out, then of course Rav's Ashwin is going to shut shop a little. But if you've been noticing, Rav Ashwin's also been super aggressive with his batting lately. He has not been coming and mucking about at all. He's a
He's
stroke player.
been his pre-ball movement has been very, very active. More,
Yeah.
more than the actual shot. He's a bit
Some
excited,
would say, yeah, the
like
back
an
foot,
excited rooster.
his back
Yeah,
lift has taken on. And they will always play super aggressively, these two. Oh, you're saying for the New Zealand team to send Jameson up. Okay. I don't think that they'd do something like that. That's what I was saying. So when you were away, I was saying like you think Kane Williamson and New Zealand, if it's 140 to win a 40 overs and they lose a couple of wickets, you think they're going to shut shop and go for the draw? It'd be too embarrassing as WTC
yeah,
finalists to do that.
yeah. I think it'll be too embarrassing. Yeah,
Hang on, I need to
but
take
I,
this.
I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past Kiwis because as much as they are a very boisterous, renewed lot, they still have that Kiwi conservative gene in them. I might be wrong. I might be an
Hang on.
absolute A grade a hole over here to even suggest such a thing, but that's just a part of my intuition right now. But let's not skip the gun over here. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not skip the queue. Um, any other phrase to that effect? Let's not jump the gun. Let's not skip the queue. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's pretty basic. As Jaddu, lovely flick between mid wicket and square leg. Absolute gorgeous timing on that flick. Just let the ball come to him and dispatched it with supple wrists. Not entirely very easy, very easy. Didn't try to force the issue. All timing on that. And this whistles away, just fucking runs away. Mid wicket had no chance. So Jaddu has just kind of shifted the gear here a bit especially after that random disheartening dismissal of Ajinkya Madhukar Rahane. So 94 is the lead now. Again, right up to Jaddu on off stump, drives, not enough timing, and that could be out at the striker's end. And Jaddu makes it on time. Watling took some time to come to the stumps, and he gets whacked on his middle finger, I want to say, and he's in pain. He's in severe pain. As it is, all keepers in England require plastic surgery after keeping for any amount of time because it swings after it passes the stumps. Jaddu was actually comfortably home over there, Watling on the move, trying to collect it to make the dislodge, but it knocks the upper part of his right middle fingers, or actually, it looks like the ring finger. An absolute pain over there. We'll have to get it taped. We'll have to get it multi-taped, and yet another pause and play. I don't think there was a single there. Jaddu got excited because it was a decent half-time drive. But common sense prevailing from the Uttarakhandi machismo in Rishabh Pant. Watling eyes really was not on the ball. He was more excited about dislodging. Even there you can see he's not collected the ball, but he's still trying to make an attempt to throw it with his right hand and do a Dhoni flick back. And that's been another there are too many stalls in play, guys. This is not your uncle's squash court. This is a fucking World Chess Championship final. If Watling can't keep, get him out. Latham can keep. There are a lot of keepers in this New Zealand team. Can anyone name how many keepers are there in this New Zealand team? How many people can keep? England might shut shop. That's true, Pranav Lakshmanan. That's a guaranteed sausage finger. Nice, man. I like the British touch to that sentence. Sausage finger. Just get a old sausage finger, mate. England might shut shop. That's true, especially with their rotational team. Conway and Latham can keep. Yep. Yeah. Not including the 4 subs, Kabir Kudus, in the 11. Prava Trivedi wins a special prize consisting of nothing, but it's still special enough to be called a prize. Well done, Prava Trivedi. You are still in the hunt, by the way. Your 185 just might come materialize, but I'll tell you why that's not possible. Even if we play, India would like to, even if the thing is, if India get to 185, that means they have played the entirety of the next session. That means that they don't have enough time to bowl New Zealand out. So that's why even if India bat out of their skin, I don't think they're going to reach 185, even if they can, because they'll want to give themselves 50 overs at New Zealand. But anyway, this is all hypothesis. For all you know, it can be Jadeja and Pant can go bang bang over here. Is that run out? No, right? Guys, tell me that's not a run out. Tell me that's not a run out. Someone shout out. Someone make a scene. That is out? No, right? That's not out, right? All right, that's not out. Get on you, matey. Let's go, mate. It's time, chop. Let's get a move on over here. It's not time to build legal blocks. It's a game of cricket that we need to play. So Fagner has been very expensive into his last ball of the 7th over. And he's gone for 29. And that's pitched up again. And Pant driving away from his body. Trying to find a length, but not quite there. Goes back to Wagner. And that's end of the over. Jaddu doesn't seem phased. Not as close, yeah, guys. So my theory is that if we get to 100 for 5, that'll just give a mental shot in the arm, so to speak, for us. I mean, we are a neutral stream for India to just push that, make those quick 50-60. Actually, 50-60 is a bit much. Even if we get a 140, it's a great fighting total. Even if we get to 140, it's a very, very fighting total. Then no complaints, really. These two are playing with a 6 run rate. 6 and over since they've come, huh?
Watchman umpires.
Quite a bit. There was a run-out chance.
Oh my God.
Heart-in-the-mouth moment, but not quite. Actually, not run-out chance. There was a run-out chance. Watling got his middle finger sausaged. And then there was an actual legitimate run-out, which wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Which went up for review. And Pant is playing away from his body, but still, that's just normal service.
That's classic. Yeah. It's pretty classic of Pant.
Jaddu played a gorgeous, an absolute stunner flick through mid-wicket.
Judd has this,
absolutely whipped it.
This insane ability to...
Roughage. So who is, let's go recount the predictions over here, the predictometer. I think Murari Narayanan capped it at 120. And I just need to go through the predictions again, man. Hold on. I think Pravar Trivedi said 185. Monik said 120. Okay. And then Murari Narayanan, I think 130. Okay. Fine. And that's just nudged to short square leg and they'll run through for a quick one.
Boundary in each over is bare minimum for these two because you know that they won't let themselves get bogged down.
Man, amazing little period of play here. India could have easily chosen to go into a shell and be protective of their wickets. But again, as the old adage goes.
The fuck?
As the old adage goes, aggression pays more often than not.
I don't think that's an old adage. I think the adage you were looking for is...
That's not even an adage. Yeah.
It is not. I think the one you were looking for is fortune favors the brave.
Correct. Yeah. That's a more appropriate summation of this.
Yeah. And with Ravs in the dressing room, he's probably said exactly the same sentence to them.
Remember, boys, if there's one thing you need to know, is that fortune doesn't favor the weak. Fortune favors the brave. He'll add that fortune doesn't favor the weak, just for the additional drama.
Rabs is a fucking artist,
Bro,
performance artist.
he's like Jordan Belfort, bro. He's made
Yeah,
a career in talking.
Yeah.
He's the wolf of Dalal Street.
That's what makes him a great fucking coach. Is that you just need somebody who's like there to like just pump you up, like Shah Rukh Khan, Sattar.
Yeah, he's the.
You just need a
Bro,
Sattar over there.
He's the CMO, bro. Ravi Shastri is the CMO of the team, Chief
And
Motivational
not just
Officer.
of 22 yards in his entire life. 22 yards being his men's grooming company, which nobody asked for and nobody ever needed. It's not required at all.
Nobody asked for it.
Literally,
man.
like we
Talking
have
about viewership, the
we must
viewership has
have-
gone to 22 lakhs. This is the highest I've seen the game being viewed. So, ab aayega
yes,
India.
Yes, nobody is actually
India jug chuki hai. India jug chuki hai.
nobody's actually working from home.
Or
today.
should I say Bharat? Is it a crime to say India these days? I don't know.
You say Hindustan, yes, sir, or Bharat. These are the two.
Bro, if you think about it, the shit that goes down in the Wagah border is absolutely obscene. There's a
What do you
dude
mean?
at the Wagah border. There's a retarded guy who just screams Hindustan,
Yeah, it's a performance every day, and they charge people like a circus.
and they openly say Pakistan Murtabad, and
Man, their running is fucking iffy, man.
dude, aren't they
They
able
don't
to
say
see that?
Pakistan Murtabad. I don't think they do anymore.
Dude, when I was there, they absolutely screamed. Not the guy, not the shepherd.
People
Yeah.
People need to get shot, man. I wish there's a
They're like-
sniper. I
and
would
they're like-
sponsor a sniper for the ISI from that side to shoot anyone. who's
Dude,
doing
and they're like 3 16-year-olds in a burqa on the other side. That's it. And they're still saying Pakistan Murtabad.
Oh my god, man. Shameless. Did you see this guy losing his shit? Fucking screaming, and it was a lot like us.
Oh, he's crying, bro. He's crying.
He was screaming and laughing until it turned into a cry. Much like you. You were also like commentating on the play to play you were doing. And you were like down the leg, and then he lifted his finger and you were like, fuck me.
Oh boy, that was so heartbreaking, dude. Fuck. But gone. That's cricket, man. Now I'm not even thinking about it. It's over. It's crazy. Test cricket is a mini representation of life.
Ooh.
Fuck.
That's a fucking wide, bro. Some negative bowling there from
Hey, this is not negative bowling, bro. This is very
kidding.
penetrative, actually.
I'm kidding, man. Just shit down the leg.
What Ashley Giles did to Sachin in the 2001 or
And that was
2002 series was.
I think you need to refresh your. What are you on? Is Wagner preparing for the third ball?
Yeah. I'm back. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what he's known for, the around the wicket armpit deliveries. This is what Wagner has. This is Wagner 2.0.
Have they kept like is there a silly point shot leg or anything going on there? Or he's trying to like
No, I
get
think
on
it's just a traditional square leg because Jaddu will take it on. Oh, there is a shot.
For him to want to rise on him and take his glove and go to gully or slip. Oh, there is also a shot leg.
As we see it. Who's Jaddu practicing, huh? Who's this?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Jaddu.
Yeah, Chads.
That was a shot you missed.
Oh, quality, man. Jad.
Oh, you said quality. I thought you were referring to that ball. I was like, wait, are you ahead or something? No, I'm not. I'm actually ahead.
Yeah,
This line is a little bit. I think Jadeja. I think they know that Jadeja will resist only like 4 or 5 deliveries of this and then go for it.
yeah,
And
which is
then,
a problem.
then from there on, it's 50-50. There on, it's 50-50.
It's actually quite problematic in my opinion. That line for the if you're an India fan, especially if he's feeling himself, like he's got to go for it. Even if there's a deep square leg, he's got to go for it.
The thing with ordinarily, you'll be like, okay, how kitna der ke liye ye kar sakta hai? But it's Wagner. He'll do it. He'll do it till the
and Jad is
now is
quite
pregnant.
uncomfortable. Jad is looking quite uncomfortable defending these. keeping them down, etc. is going to be a
The
task.
Indian support staff have formed a cult amongst themselves.
Lol.
We'll have all these mini stories that will die and live and die with them. Takes that on the body, does Jaddu, because he's a Rajput warrior, and that's what they do. Oh, it's lunch so quickly. Fuck, this is so sad. I was just getting set up, man. I was just getting set up for the day. But what a session for India. What a session for New Zealand. Again, honors even. So often in this test match, we have seen evenness of the honoring. And lads, we shall be back for Lynch. I think you know what I expected? Honestly, what I expected was, oh shit. I think it's going to be India folded out in this session, and then we're just going to be morose for the rest of the day. But no, we survive another session in the offing. Lego. Thank you all for joining the Casual Leggy stream. I know we're at 9 viewers right now. I know that's a lot, but we'll be back. So please tune in back in about 25 overs. That's it.
That was very slow, bro. What the fuck?
That's because of those two stupid ass fucking breaks with Watling's finger, then those two decisions that went up. Damn, man, 25 overs is an absolute joke. I hope the last session is 45 overs, honestly. We are up to 10 viewers now. I'm confused whether we stick around or do we call it a day. I think we'll
be back, bro. It's lunch.
We'll be back, dude. It's lunch, dude. People's got it. And they claim to have. I'm with you, Prabhat Trivedi. I know you're feeling a little bit cheated, a little bit. You know, you have that. You want to take a blanket and wrap yourself. I'm also feeling the same way. But what can you do? What do you do? Just gotta carry on. Let's go. Let's move, Joey. Let's go. All right. See you back in 40 minutes. Jabba and Hutt, please say bye to our viewers, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, love you all. See you soon.
I didn't want to go crazy.
Cheerios.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheerios.
Bananas.
Bye.